good morning. It is a beautiful Sunday, and I'm so glad that you are joining me for Godly Play this morning. We are still in the Easter season, and because of that, we are still using this color white for our background. And we are still exploring the different sightings of Jesus after the resurrection. So, 3 weeks ago, we remember that Jesus was resurrected from the tomb, and we celebrated that day. We call it Easter. Every year we call it Easter. And as we began our story in this Easter season, we remember Mary at the tomb, and she found that Jesus was not there. But then she saw him in the garden, and he called her by name. And then last week, you remember that those two friends were on the road to Emmaus, and a stranger came to them. And little by little, they realized that it was Jesus who was with them. And so Jesus stayed that night with them and broke bread, and that was when all the friends realized that it was Jesus. And so today, on this Sunday in the Easter season, we remember how one night it was dark in Jerusalem when the disciples gathered in a room with the doors shut. They were afraid that the soldiers would come and take them like they had taken Jesus. And someone said, "Peace be with you." They looked, and it was he. At first they thought it was a ghost, but then he talked with them. They saw his wounds. He ate a piece of fish and opened the scriptures as he had on the road to Emmaus. Finally, he said again, "Peace be with you." And he was gone. Now, Thomas had been away that night. When they told him the next day what had happened, he didn't believe them. He had doubt in his very bones. He could feel it. "I won't believe until I can touch his wounds." And why wouldn't he have some doubt? Their minds were stretching to be big enough to know Jesus in this new way. 8 days passed. The disciples again gathered in the room with the doors shut. And this time Thomas was there, and a voice said, "Peace be with you." It was he, and this time he went right up to Thomas, and he held out his hand. "Touch me." All Thomas could do was fall on his knees. "My Lord and my God." And Jesus looked at him a long time. "Do you believe because you have seen?" He then slowly looked around the whole circle and said, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe." Jesus came so close to Thomas, and Thomas came so close to Jesus. And Jesus held out his hand, and Thomas could feel the wound from the nail. And Thomas believed. I wonder if you have ever had a moment in your life where somebody tried to tell you something and you couldn't believe it until you saw it. I wonder if you've ever heard the phrase, "Pictures or it didn't happen." I wonder if you could believe the story of Jesus' resurrection, even though we can't see it. Literally see Jesus and touch his hands. Those are great questions to explore with your families, your loved ones, whoever is in the room with you today. Explore those questions, those wonderings. Have you ever been told something that you couldn't believe until you saw it? I wonder if you've ever believed something without seeing it. I hope you'll join us for worship in just a few minutes at 10 a.m. right here on Facebook Live. Bye-bye.